Hello and welcome. I am excited to be here and share with you the week's predictions. Before I get started, I just want to say legal disclaimer: all readings and messages shared here are for entertainment purposes only and reflect intuitive impressions, not facts. That being said, we have a lot of stuff going on, a lot of things happening in the world. It's literally like every single day. And what my guides want you to do is take a breath and remember to take a deep breath, relax among the chaos, because we're going to come out on the other side. We've been here before. Our parents have been here before. Our ancestors have been here before at times where it felt like it couldn't get any worse. We're going to come out on the other side. Just know that and hold on to that, and we're going to be better as a result of it, as crazy as that sounds. The one thing I found interesting with all the craziness going on in the world, he's actually bringing us together in an odd way. The murder of that poor woman by ICE this week showed how we just come together. And as much as they're trying to spin the lies, the truth is coming out, literally. And the thing that I find fascinating about that is Trump, cannot get it. He knows he's lying. And this brings up a really important point. I remember a friend years ago told me that a lie is not a lie if a person believes it to be the truth. And the interesting thing is, he believes his lies, or he had. And he's now in real time not even believing it himself. He's seeing that people aren't picking up what he's spinning. They're actually rejecting it and rejecting it with facts. And in certain instances, video. Case in point, as they were literally trying to spin this murder as being a terrorist act by a U.S. citizen, the facts kept coming out to contradict him. Like the videos were coming out. The fact that the video showed her being very friendly and comfort and upbeat and just joking with the ICE agent. There is no terrorist act. But again, they're trying to spin it, and it can't be spun. And even he's trying to give a narrative, and he's having trouble believing himself as he's telling the lies. And it's interesting because I saw this in real time, and it was just like, he doesn't even believe it. And he can't believe it, and it's like, he says something and he's catching himself, and it's just like, yeah, nobody's believing this. But yeah, as I said, the Democrats are going to win the House and Senate, and there's going to be another impeachment. The world is pulls together against Trump. And I appreciate the fact that they're not blaming the citizens. Like they're like feeling sorry for us and what we're going through. And we have their support and their love. It's just, we're going to get through this. But let's start with a few things. Venezuela. The world is against him on this. And this has literally been the start of his downfall. I didn't think it would happen this quickly, but it's like you could see it playing in real time. For ICE, this was the end. This is their George Floyd moment, and it's not going away. People are already protesting in states across the country, trying to get rid of ICE. Why are we paying these people to persecute American citizens? This woman shouldn't have had to get out of her car. A cop can't make you, like, all the things that they did were illegal. The fact that he shot somebody and went back to work. Normally, when a police officer fires his gun, there is a review. I mean, come on, all us TV watchers, longtime Law and Order aficionados know that there is there's an investigation. You have to hand over your gun. You don't just take your gun, put it back in the holster, and go about your day. Like, we're literally seeing this in real time. Yeah, and the public is seeing the real lies in real time. And Kristi Noem can't bluff her way out of this. She is one of the people who's going to be persecuted after this. Kristi Noem, and there's a whole list. And I mentioned the tribunal that I've seen. If you haven't seen the movie Nuremberg, if you're up to that type of film, it's very educational and it's very eye-opening from so many different perspectives, about the idea that they had a therapist who was speaking to these war criminals was incredibly interesting. But the thing that I got out of that was you can't identify evil. Evil is in each one of us. We work with good and evil internally on our own. This movie showed what people can do when left unchecked. And the tribunal that they had there was interesting. But as I was watching that tribunal, I actually rented it on Apple TV. I actually saw the tribunal that was going to happen in the US. And it's going to be glorious, because it's when all the people are forced under oath to account for their actions. And I see a lot of people blaming the same people. And blame is not really a good word, but they're calling out the people who were responsible for the actions that they carried out, is a better way of saying it. And it's going to be beautiful to see good versus evil, people getting what they deserve, the American people getting justice, and the criminals being introduced to prison for the first time in some of their lives. Consequences, actions equal consequences. Yeah. And honestly, we've come to the point in his campaign or his tenure where his people are starting to, even his most revered supporters are starting to question his actions and question, why am I supporting him? Because every action that he's been doing has been against the people who support him most. So they're most annoyed with his non-America First stuff. And as they're learning about how much money we're giving to foreign countries, in the same time when the money is not going to us, there's a lot of questions that are being answered. Oh, and that's another thing. They're going to find with a lot of these investigations money that was funneled elsewhere. Some of it outside of the United States and some of it in other people's pockets. And they're actually learning about it now. The guy in Florida, him and his wife, who funneled a lot of money into their own pockets with the help of some of their staff. Yeah, it's no bueno. There's nowhere to hide, is bottom line. A lot of these people they're in positions of power currently, but not for long and not forever. And once they're out of those positions, they've got a lot of explaining to do for their actions. During COVID, there was a lot of questions about the charity that she created to funnel COVID money into. But it was like, what are you doing? She was putting money into her stuff instead of the Red Cross or any of those things. And it was like, that made no sense. And now it comes out that, wait, that went into your pocket and went into campaign contributions. And yeah, so there's going to be a lot of paying the piper on this. All this American First stuff didn't really resonate with America First, but it resonated with people's pockets first and all this other stuff. But again, I urge you to take a deep breath and know he's not going to be in power for long. And he's not going to be in power forever, regardless of what he thinks and what his family thinks. And actually, I just got to hit on that. The money that he's been putting out is going to come back to us. They're going to find a way to wrangle that money back, because he's been literally stealing from us from day one, filling up the coffers of his company and his bottom line. That money's coming back to us. Yeah. Yeah, the Europe once he's gone, all the stuff is going to be reversed, and all the European countries are going to feel the same. They're trying to make it through this dark time in the United States. And bear in mind, with all the propaganda being promoted, the truth is actually being shared publicly by news medias, some news medias. CBS has lost its crown. It's turned into a Fox News station, and the subscribers are not happy with it, and the subscriptions have gone down. So, talk about the victim who killed. Talk about the news media trying to spit propaganda out there. The American public's not buying it. They don't. They barely buy it on Fox News. And the victim that was killed in the video released that showed her being kind and smiling at them. Meanwhile, they're labeling her as a terrorist. This propaganda is not registering with the people that they thought it was going to register with. And I mentioned they're discussing impeachment. It's not clear on how it's going to go forward, but it's being discussed. He's not doing well, and he's acting like the press doesn't bother him, but it actually does. He can't think of an out. It's like he literally is cornered, and he can't believe his old crap of bringing up the stories and trying to convince people the propaganda. It's not working, and it's interesting. It's not even working with him. It's that old phrase about a lie is only a lie. Uh, it's not a lie if you believe it to be the truth. He can't believe his own lies anymore. It's like he's seeing that people are not believing it, and people are not believing or feeding on the lies anymore, and it's kind of stopping him. Like he doesn't know what to do. It's like the old tricks aren't working. And and Jack Smith, I mentioned before, he's coming back strongly. He's testifying. They announced he's going to be testifying. So Jack Smith combined with the trials that I see coming up, justice is coming. So again, just take a deep breath. We're going to get through this. We've been through worse. Honestly, as a country, we've been through worse. We can do it again. We're going to make it through the other side. And it's going to be beautiful. Just seeing all the good versus evil, good wins in the end. It's almost like a good movie, like a horror movie with a good ending. But again, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and if you're interested in a reading, email me. I have some openings this week. See you next time.